What's up, y'all? It's me, Erica. We are down here to discuss some trending topics, just some things that have been going on that I've been seeing online, and see if we can, because I don't really have anything to talk about, but I do have one thing to talk about, and usually that can, I keep thinking that's like a cat right there, but it's like, I don't know if it's just like a balled up sweatshirt or something. I don't know. Anyways, go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment. Let the diva know you stopped by. Hit the bell notification twice so that you can get all notifications of premieres and uploads. And then also make sure you are subscribed, because I don't know, YouTube has a little funky algorithm, and for some reason it unsubscribes people every now and again. So make sure that you are subscribed. Go check now, and then hit the thumbs up. And if you don't hit the thumbs up now, hit it when you leave, you know what I'm saying, on the way out. Show some love. And that's it. So yesterday, everybody had the day off. Labor Day, honey. The sun is beaming on your girl. It's high, the time is changing. We're about to go into our fall type of energy, but it's still hot. It's supposed to be like 104 today. My son walked out of his room with some jeans on. I mean, not jeans, but like some khakis. I was like, it's going to be 104. He's like, oh. I'm like, yes, you're supposed to look at the weather report before you get dressed. So he changed. He changed in his little shorts. Anyways, he dresses like an old man. But then he told me Friday, that one of his teachers was like, I like the way you dress. I said, was it an old white man? He said, no, old Asian man. So, I was like, okay. He's like, yeah. He said, because you dress. He really literally dress. I got his little school clothes from the old man section. We was over there with the old man. I told y'all. Well, didn't I tell y'all that we were over there with the old man? And the old man was asking me to look at, can you please tell me the size of my shirt? Doing all like that. It was an old man. I said, you over here with the old man. Like walking shorts and like little button-up shirts with pockets right here. Like, where they could keep their cigarettes. That's how my grandfather used to dress, with his little shirts on. You had the little button-up shirts and kept his cigarettes right there. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, so I was in my room yesterday, just online or whatever, trying to upload those videos. They took forever. Love and Marriage Huntsville and Potomac took forever to upload. I don't know why. But anyway, so I'm uploading the videos online. I think I was listening to somebody's live or something. And I was on Twitter, as like I always am. And I refreshed. And when I refreshed, I saw this headline that Michael K. Williams had died. And when I tell you, I screamed so loud. I was like, what? Like, I screamed so loud. And then my son came running in the room. He was like, are you okay? What happened? I was like, you remember Michael K. Williams? And he knows Michael K. Williams from Lovecraft Country. And what other movie does he know him from? But he knew who he was when he saw him. He was like, no, what happened? I was like, they found him dead. Like, I didn't know. Like, I was like, what? I was so shocked. That was not something that I expected to see yesterday. I was just like shocked. So I was like, okay, let me read the report. I was really shocked, y'all. I was like, what the hell? Let me read the report. It was a Hollywood Reporter that I got the report from. So I'm going to go to Hollywood Reporter. I was like, what the hell? What in the hell? This is, it was so unexpected. It's just like, 54 years old. Let me see. I guess I could do CNN. I want to do a news thing. It says, Michael K. Williams from The Wire, actor found dead. Michael K. Williams, an actor best known for his role as Omar Little on HBO's The Wire, has died. He was 54. Williams was found dead in his New York City apartment Monday afternoon, a law enforcement official told CNN. Investigators found drug paraphernalia near his body. The investigation is ongoing, according to another law enforcement source who spoke to CNN. It is with deep sorrow that the family announces the passing of Emmy-nominated actor Michael Kenneth Williams. They ask for your privacy while grieving this unsurmountable loss. His longtime rep Marina Safran told the Hollywood Reporter. CNN has contacted representatives for Williams for comment. In 2007 interview, he spoke openly about his struggles with substance abuse. Addiction doesn't go away, he said at the time. It's an everyday struggle for me, but I'm fighting. Williams, a Brooklyn native, most recently appeared in HBO's Lovecraft Country and the series F is for Family. He became a most iconic figure for many thanks to his role in The Wire as Omar Little, a shotgun wielding character who made his living by robbing drug dealers. He followed that up as a mobster in the HBO Prohibition era mob drama Boardwalk Empire, and most recently an Emmy nomination for another series on the paid network, Lovecraft Country. Williams was next slated to co-star in Sonny's George Foreman biopic from George Tillman Jr., who was set to direct. Williams amassed a number of accolades during his storied career, including 5 Emmy nominations. His first was in 2015 for his role in Bessie, and another one followed 2 years later in his part in The Night Of. He was also the winner of a SAG award for Best Ensemble Cast for Boardwalk Empire. On social media, Williams's many colleagues and friends recalled the depth, complexity, and humanity he brought to his character on screen, and above all, Michael K. Williams was a beautiful, passionate, expansive soul. I felt so lucky to have known him, and we are all fortunate to have enjoyed his incredible talent, Aisha Tyler wrote on Twitter. He burned so very bright. James Gunn added, Michael K. Williams, in addition to being one of the most talented actors around, was also one of the kindest, sweetest, and most gentle souls I've ever met. This is heartbreaking. My thoughts are with those who loved him. It was really sad. His co-star from The Wire, Wendell Pierce, also joined the chorus of remembrances with a touching tribute. The depth of my love for this brother can only be matched by the depth of my pain learning of his loss. A immensely talented man with the ability to give voice to the human condition, portraying the lives of those whose humanity is seldom elevated until he sings their truth. It was really sad, and he played so many characters that really picked at masculinity in a way as a dark-skinned black man, and he really did. And even as Michael K. Williams came up in the ballroom scene and was always doing choreography. He did choreography way back in the day for Crystal Waters. The way he embodied his characters, it was always human. It was human. It was so. He was such a great actor, and I was just like, damn, what the hell, these fucking drugs, dude. Addiction is it's just so, it's sad. And, the other day we were talking about Greg Leakes, who passed and transitioned after, battling colon cancer. And we all have different relationships with death, right? And so when someone dies, everyone takes it differently, right? Some people are just like, oh, whatever. Some people are just like, oh my God, everybody just takes it differently. I haven't read it yet, and I just know yesterday that 50 Cent said something that was insensitive. And the reason why I bring up Greg Leakes, because my view was probably not what was expected. But I was not disrespectful as this man transitioned. To me, I feel like unless the person was a fucking scoundrel scab of a person, there is some level of sensitivity that you should practice when somebody dies, especially unexpectedly, especially of an overdose, especially just be sensitive. But apparently 50 Cent said something that was insensitive, and he is known and has been known from his introduction to us from How to Rob. He has been a troll, and like when I think of 50 Cent, literally my skin starts to crawl because I find him repulsive. I find him utterly disgusting because he is an antagonist that, like somebody said, I understand why he was shot 9 times. Do you understand? Like, when things happen to people and they have behaved a certain way, you have a level of understanding how they came, how they are where they are, or how people receive them. I find 50 Cent repulsive. That's the only thing that I can think of. When he behaves like this, that's why when Vivica Fox was on Vlad, of all people, and I'm starting to have a different perspective of Vlad, but I'll get to that in a second. When she said that she was still in love with this man, how could you even hold space for someone so vile and disrespectful? Like, what type of bitch are you? Like, what type of human are you that I love him and I'll always love him? He's disgusting. He's gross. He's disgusting. Never mind how he behaves in his personal life with his children, but I'm talking about how he shows up in our culture. He's gross. He's disgusting. Yes, he's successful, but that does not give him the right to do the things that he does. I mean, he could do whatever he wants to do and people are going to accept him, but I can say that I find 50 Cent Curtis Jackson repulsive. I do. So yesterday, apparently, he said something insensitive. And I'm going to read this for the first time because I haven't even seen what it was. All I know is that they were like, 50 Cent said something insensitive. So I looked it up. This is from Yahoo News. 50 Cent draws outrage for insensitive Michael K. Williams post. Social media users had quick reactions to his post. One wrote, "I'm starting to understand why 50 Cent was shot 9 times. Rapper and television producer is being slammed for his insensitive post about the death of acclaimed actor Michael K. Williams. Damn, if you didn't see Raising Kanan, check it out. That fentanyl is no joke. Killing the clientele. R.I.P. Michael K. Williams," in all lowercase letters, 50 wrote in his Instagram post. Like, that literally makes me want to vomit. And these are the type of men that are uplifted in our communities because they have money. But like, really, they're vile human beings. Vile, disgusting, repulsive, just disgusting. How could you promote something while somebody is like, you could have. And then the disrespect of spelling his name in all lowercase letters, unless his professional name was stylized like that, in all lowercase letters, don't spell his name. Like, that really bothers me. Like the other day when I was watching all of these people who love Greg Leaks, all of them spelling Greg's name with 1 G. You love Greg so much you didn't know how to spell his motherfucking name? And that shit bothers me. Like, that shit bothers me, especially in Hollywood. Like, when Tiffany Haddish used to get her ignorant ass on stage when she was playing that role of the unassuming hood girl who didn't know any better, and she would get on stage and mispronounce people's names. I didn't like that. And I don't like it because Your name is what you have. This is your name. This is my name. And you want to get up here, butcher it, spell it with lowercase letters. That's my fucking name. What is wrong with you people? His posts feature an excerpt of the New York Post article breaking the news of Williams' death Monday. 50 Cent later shared another Instagram post that referred to the past differences between himself and Williams. In the captions, he wrote, "Don't ever try to understand me. I'm different. I don't do all that fake love shit." Here's the thing. Nobody is asking you to perform inauthenticity. Nobody is asking you to perform that. What we are asking for is shut up. If you cannot express what is needed in the time, to me, there's a quote, and I'm going to paraphrase it. If you cannot improve silence, shut the fuck up. That's how I say it. If it's silent and you're about to say something and what you're about to say can't improve the silence of the moment, shut your ass up. Period. Like, what are you doing? Anyway, his official Facebook account, Fitty, wrote, new caption alert, "Hey Jimmy, your man OD'd," with a laughing face emoji. That post was in reference to his beef with James Roseman, who's known as Jimmy Henchman, a Brooklyn gangster, music executive, and friend of Williams. The actor defended his pal after 50 Cent claimed the incarcerated Roseman had been assaulted in prison. Williams released a video calling his claims completely false. He said he regularly spoke to Roseman and his attorneys on a regular basis. Social media users' quick reactions to 50 social media users had quick reactions to the post. 50 Cent deleted both notes from Instagram, and he is being dragged on Twitter. I'm starting to understand why 50 was shot 5 times. 50 Cent is honestly disgusting and disrespectful as hell for this post. So lame for this. Sending my condolences to the family of Michael K. Williams. Someone opined, 50 Cent is a piece of garbage. He is a horrible, nasty human being. His post about Michael K. Williams was so offensive and gross. Like, why? And it's like, not only is your demonstration of your behavior out of order, but it's the fact that he gets joy from, like, his dick gets hard when he has a negative emotional reaction from people. When somebody is fueled by negative emotions and is harvesting negative emotions, to me, you are an evil being. You are. When you get your power from negative emotions, you're evil to me. I don't fuck with 50 Cent. I don't. I find him repulsive. That is the word for him. Like, he literally makes me want to vomit at his behavior. It's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Michael K. Williams, like, at the end of the day, the human, flawed human, great actor, complex actor, did well and contributed his talent that can live on, right? Addiction, this fentanyl, all this stuff that's going on with these drugs. It reminded me of Dr. Carl Hart, who last year he did an interview with Kimberly Foster that was incredible, where he talks about decriminalizing drug use and how if you decriminalize drug use and made it safe for people to do drugs and not make them criminals, because first of all, I can do whatever with my body I want to do with my body. You telling me I cannot ingest this particular drug does not mean that I'm a free person. You're telling me I can't do it because it's criminal. Fine. And, like, I'm just going with broad strokes in terms of Carl Hart's ideas and theories, but it's to the point where he's basically saying where people can do drugs safely, where it can be tested, where the dosages can be measured correctly, and people can actually have the high that they want to experience without feeling like if I'm going to go to jail because I'm putting this in my body. And it becomes safer when you decriminalize, because these drug dealers are lacing this shit with like fentanyl. I'm like, what is the purpose of fentanyl? Okay, it is to relieve pain, but it's killing folks. It is killing people. Like, you cannot, if you are doing drugs, find a way that you can test your drugs before you do it, because you are going to get high and never come down. And like, all I hope is that he was in a state of peace when he transitioned. That's all I can hope for people when they're dying, is that they were like in peace and not in pain, so they can transition safely and be ushered into the next realm safely. So as he soars through next realms, we will have his catalog of work to remember him by. For the people who are disrespectful in death, I just don't understand it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I do not get it. And then when you look at his face, it's just like, it's just really sad. Very, 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 very sad. Very sad. All right, so let's see what else is going on. Vlad. I said I was going to talk about Vlad real quick. Let me tell you something about what I think. I have always said that Vlad and that nigga who looks like two skunks fucking in an onion patch, Adam 22, who calls himself No Jumper because he has such a negative connotation to his name that he changed his shit around. But anyways, Adam 22, that dusty, dirty motherfucker, and Vlad, I feel like they're agents and they're culture vultures, and they position themselves. I said culture vultures and agents. They position themselves so that people who are not white, right, sit across from them and discuss the degeneracy of their existence. And they are allowing him to actually document, because to think about the people who sit, that's why when Vivica, like when women sit in front of Vlad, I'm always confused. But now that these men feel so comfortable to be in proximity to a white man who will listen to them talk about their degenerate behavior while they were in the music industry, I feel like he is actually doing our community a favor. I have a different perspective of Vlad, because now if you are going to sit in front of this Russian dude, non-black man, and spill your tea and discuss all of the disgusting things and your thought patterns, and he has been able to document and monetize off of that, that's on y'all. That is on y'all. Y'all sit in front of that dude. He's literally, and people who sit in front of him, somehow, some way, they always end up in some legal trouble down the line, because y'all get so comfortable, right? You get so comfortable and you let your guards down around white people who are interviewing you, and you feel so close to them that you start just spilling shit. That's why I say he's an agent, because y'all just get in front of him and spill shit. But now I'm like, maybe Vlad is doing the community a favor. Maybe he is. Maybe he's like, here, I'm about to document the degeneracy of the music industry and the men and the women who navigate through it, and let them tell me their stories. And from my understanding, they don't get paid. So, and a lot of people say that he's not actually sitting there, which I find that very difficult to believe. Maybe that was old things, but I think he's sitting there. I don't know. And he says he doesn't come on camera. Vlad is not attractive, not conventionally attractive. He is married. I believe he is married to a black woman. Yeah. I think he is. I'm gonna wait to the page to the page post. Let me think if there see if there's anything else that we can talk about. I was reading some of y'all comments in on the thing about like Ashley and Candace and them. I haven't that video posted so late. I haven't had a chance to read a lot of comments. I've left some comments on some of y'all posts, but um oh, Cardi B had her baby. She had I don't know if she had a boy or a girl, but they said she had her baby. I don't see anything here. Bette Midler, what? Yeah, he was found in his apartment. That's so sad. That makes me sad. That made me sad when I saw that because I was not expecting that. Oh yeah, Cardi B gave birth to a Virgo. Oh, little babies. Welcome, little baby. Welcome. Little Uzi Vert says fan ripped his $24 million forehead diamond out at Rolling Loud. He said it wasn't. He says it's insured. I mean, you'd be a damn fool if your damn $24 million diamond that you stuck in your head wasn't insured. You'd be a damn fool. But somebody oh God, I can't imagine. He had like a derma, like they put it underneath the skin. But I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. Not even with a small one. Not like up here. Like you already have magic right in here. You don't need to put a damn diamond there. Crazy. He said he didn't lose it, but he's already replaced it with a barbell. It says a barbell piercing. Gross. The video. Take care of each other. Protect your energy. Let's get down in the comments. Peace.